Anyways, I recorded the beginning with all my souls and everything, but I forgot to record it in the correct proportions, resolution, whatever you call it. So I have to do it now. So I'm just loading into this. I figured out how to get 639 kills. Figured out what I did before. So the skill trees we're using on these units, we're going support. I'm not gonna go through it. But yeah, I won't go through it. So I'll just tell you support, 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 critical, critical, critical. And the souls I'm using on them, soul super strength, soul strength, soul encumbering, soul rapid recovery, prosperity, and riches. I won't go into it too much. If you want to know why, I think I have other videos onto why I use those souls for different things. There's also some new souls that came out, so I'll test those out. What you want to do, place down idle, then place down Bulma. I just gotta wait a second. I guess I do have time to explain why I use souls. So I'm using soul rapid recovery on Law to get his ability back as soon as possible. Though you won't need it, it's just a safeguard just in case you have more time than you thought you would have. Soul of Encumbering because it allows for a more slow duration and a more range boost for our Gojo here, which, look at his range on placement. It's insane, right? So I have all Sing on him too. It's definitely something you want. Okay, place Gilgamesh over here. And then place Ichigo immediately after. Turn on his Kai release so he can start farming his mastery. And then focus on farms from now on. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, Soul Encumbering for more range and more slow. And then I have Soul of Super Strength on him instead of Gilgamesh because he has more. His attacks do more than Gilgamesh does, especially since nukes are disabled. So he's definitely a lot stronger, and I'd like to have that super strength on him instead of Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh, we have just regular strength because he still has Blizzard, which makes him really strong. If you don't know what Blizzard does, basically whenever they get close to Gilgamesh, or actually, I forgot what it's called. I think it's like when they get close or get further away, the enemies get frozen. Here, I'll show you right now. It might happen right here. You see they get frozen and take like a huge amount of damage. Definitely want that. What you're gonna do over here, don't focus on this over here just yet. Go over to where Gilgamesh is, upgrade. I think 4 is fine. Upgrade your Ichigo. And we're waiting for him to kill all these enemies right here, which takes no time at all. So the second he kills all these enemies, delete him, place him over here, and upgrade him as soon as possible. Upgrade 9, upgrade Ichigo, place down Gojo right here. Actually, no, forget that. Down Gojo right here. Place down Law. Then we're gonna wait for more Ichigo upgrades. Don't use your wish balls yet if you have them. We're gonna go with power on that instead of wealth like we usually do. I don't know if it's like 20% extra damage boost, which I didn't think was a huge difference, but when I tried it with wealth and without wealth and with power, I got some pretty different results. Then I'm gonna go with Ichigo again here. Then set everything to weakest, by the way. I forgot to mention that, kind of important. Set everything to the weakest. Set Ichigo, not Ichigo, Gojo to upgrade 3. Do limited void on automatic. Then what we're gonna do here is get his final upgrade for his nuke ability. And in between that, we can go ahead and upgrade Law here too. While we're at it, give him some more damage. I think I'm gonna upgrade him to upgrade 9. Don't go past that though. 1's a lot of money, and 2 doesn't really benefit you in any way. Gives you like slightly more damage, but not a lot. I'll start auto upgrade on Gilgamesh, so I don't want to think about it too much. So now we're waiting for all these enemies to be killed. We're actually going to use a normal Olus right now. Pop that abilities for some extra damage. We're going to wait for that to come back eventually for our next nuke that's coming up. So now we're just waiting, trying to get past these waves. Using Gojo to stop time here and to also slow down enemies. Once you have that maxed out, max out your encodo. Okay, I did not expect them to be that expensive. And you can use power right now as well. Do some more damage. Then we're gonna do. Yeah, so we still gotta go with encodo, so we're waiting for that damage right now. I don't want to use a nuke without using encodo's ability first. It boosts his nuke damage by so much. So we're not using a nuke until the enemies get like right here, like right outside his range, or where his range was. You can wait even longer. You can wait to like the very, very end if you like, but I have kind of lag sometimes, a lag spike. I don't want to risk it. Okay, once everything is maxed out, go ahead and get Ichigo, not Ichigo, I keep saying that Gojo, to upgrade, I believe it was 9 or 10. It'll max out his range. Yeah, keep it at upgrade 8, actually. Keep it at upgrade 8. I'll upgrade it Law for some more damage. Again, you can't use nukes. They're nerfed by 95%. And even then, Gilgamesh's nuke is still really important, even with 95% damage reduction on it. It's not as good, but it's definitely important for this run. You'll see why. We're at 477 kills with 8 minutes left on the clock. I believe last time we were at 590 with, I think, a full 4 minutes. So hopefully we're at that ballpark at 4 minutes again. Okay, looking at some good damage right now. The enemies are capped out, but we want to kill as many as possible without using abilities before we pop our nuke. 108 seconds. Trust me, we can last 108 seconds before the next time we use it. Especially with Gojo. Yeah, let's just kind of have a lot of time here. You also have really good support. I don't really use Gojo very often, so I was kind of surprised. I was kind of impressed as well with how good he was for this tournament. There are 518 kills, 650 on the clock. Doing pretty good on time, doing pretty good on kills. Enemies right here are dying just from basic attacks. They've been dying a little bit from Blizzard. 24 seconds left. Plenty of time. There we go. We have the ability. And we're going to continue to wait here. But we're just going to edge it as much as we can. We'll wait till these enemies are very, very close to our base. Turn off auto concert. Yeah, Gojo gives us a lot of time for us to just stall. So 530 kills, 524 on the clock still. Now we're waiting as long as we can. As much damage in as possible. We're going to do concert, normal Olus, and combine special. And that kills all of them. We're at 596, 440 on the clock. 601 kills, 437 on the clock. So we have 4 minutes to kill enemies normally. And while we're doing that, we have a room ability. So basically we're killing them normally from now on, and if they get close, we're going to reset them all back to spawn. That's it. Now we just gotta wait. You can auto upgrade your units if you have extra money. Don't use purple maximum. It won't do anything with the 400 billion damage. It gets nerfed really hard. Even Gilgamesh's nuke was really nerfed. It'll just debuff your units. So don't use that. Now we're waiting. 625. This boss is not gonna be killed. Don't bother killing the bosses. There's no point in focusing on them. They can't be killed. They're just way too tanky for this tournament. And our units just do not do enough damage at all. So we're waiting to the very, very closest we can. Popping room ability. 627. 2.5 minutes left. And now we just gotta wait. So they're gonna come back in a range here pretty soon. Everything's at the weakest still. These guys are definitely gonna die here. The best part about Law is they all kind of gather up in one spot. Yeah, once they get teleported, they're no longer spread out like that. They're just kind of all together. Makes it really easy for us. Look how many enemies are in one spot right here. Very convenient. Then, let's see here. Some on weakest. These ones are dead for sure. Gojo stuns everything in his range, and his range expands all the way out here. So definitely go for all seeing on him. You don't need a sub trait. It doesn't really matter. Actually, wait, I have plus 7% range on this because so try getting defense sub trait, and that might help a little bit. But if you have just all seeing and a support skill tree, I think you're good. The one who's doing the highest damage right now, it is my Gilgamesh with his nuke. But if it wasn't that, if it had no nuke, if he didn't use that, then probably Ichigo. And Ichigo's not glitched either. You don't really need glitch too much. 649. Okay, so that was a lot more than before. If you guys didn't see, oh, here we go. Here's for you guys' attention span. Boom. That's my proof right there. That's not gonna be a thumbnail, by the way. I really hope it's not. Alright, that's about it. Let me know what you guys get with this team, this strategy. This tournament just came out like today, so it's probably gonna do better. I guarantee someone's gonna do a lot better than me. And when they do, I'm gonna copy their strategy and make it better. At least hope, because I don't play this game very often, so I don't exactly have a lot of rerolls. So let me know what you guys get, and I'll see you guys later.